Hello YouTube, Pinchio8 here. Well, we are definitely looking at the last of my other airplanes to come into the mail as I do my next realistic update of JetBlue's Terminal 5. So, as you're seeing here, this is the Aer Lingus A330-300 with the brand new livery. Of course, you may be seeing it here that their tail fin that they made by GeminiJets is a lot more of a lighter green. But it still does have that beautiful clover shamrock on the tail as it usually did. This time the registration number for it is Echo India Echo Delta Yankee. That's what all the letters stand for. You can also see they've got the painted winglets this time. Inward and outward is where you'll see that shamrock. Of course, since this is a much newer release, you can also see that it definitely does have the antennas or aerials. The only thing that's kind of missing is the TV and internet box, because they do have in-flight entertainment. They're only missing that. I know the GeminiJets one from the early releases that I still have still doesn't have that either. But other than that, this is a very, very good looking model. So what do you say I bring the zoom in up close on this? Looking at the two exit doors that you would enter through. Even the engines over here, as you can see, are painted in a more lighter green with a blue hue to it. So yeah, it's a pretty good looking model, as you can see. Some people, in their opinion, say it looks kind of ugly with the white paint job, but I like it. It's really gorgeous. And as for the underside detail, if you were able to look closely, I think GeminiJets has really stepped up their A game after all. Because if you were to look really closely at that nose gear, it would have the same amount of detail as the Hawaiian A330-300 did with the taxi lights of the nose landing gear sticking out like that. Let me bring the NG Models Hawaiian out for you really quickly. So you see how with the NG models, they have the taxi lights on the nose gear really sticking out? Well, apparently if you're able to look really closely, they did that on this one too. The landing gear does roll. It also pivots, so that way they kind of stay upright like the real heavies do on the 4-axle bogie main landing gear like that. So I'm very proud of GeminiJets that ever since they started to have competition with NG models like that, they've been really stepping up their A game after all. The last thing to show you in comparison would be the Aer Lingus A321neo. So you see how much darker the back of the tail is compared to the GeminiJets A330-300. I believe Phoenix model made this mold too, in the lighter color like that. But I couldn't find the Phoenix model one. I could only find the Gemini one. So the A321neo will definitely be staying. I also heard on a normal base and everything, or normal basis at JFK, there would have actually been 2 flights to Dublin with the A330. One operates as Flight 104, as I've mentioned. The second one is Flight 108. And the Shannon flight on the A321neo is as flight number 110. So I've definitely been making notes so I remember that. So I think I'm ready to have a really good JetBlue airport update for you. And as for the Aer Lingus 757, I definitely am planning to get a perfectly not broken one. That's all perfectly in one piece, so I can take a look at how it used to be before they got the A321neos. Of course, with this pandemic going on, Aer Lingus can only do one flight out of JFK on their A330, flight number 104. And of course, they use the A321neo out of Boston for this time being, until they this whole pandemic can come to an end. But there you have it. I definitely do have the NG models JetBlue A321 on pre-order. Don't know how long that's going to take to get here. Probably either next month of August or September. It's going to go by really, really quick because we're getting close to August, apparently. And it's going to probably go by really quick between the rest of July, August, and September. So, can't wait to get these airplanes debuting. Eventually, in another video, I'll definitely show you that I'm going to be bringing my airport to a new location rather than here, because I find that the spacing over here is a little too tight for my model airport. So, in another video, I'll definitely give you a tour of where it's going to be instead of in here, so that way I could make everything a little bigger. But other than that, my opinion on the GeminiJets Aer Lingus A330-300, it's excellent. I like it very much. So, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a good day. Till next time, this is Cameron at Pinchio Wait, signing and pinching out. Take care.